Alright then guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then please do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe and leave your comments in the section below. So, Oleksandr Usyk has a decision to make. Does he swerve the Joseph Parker fight to fight Daniel Dubois for the undisputed fight? Or does he do the right thing and fight Joseph Parker for the WBO championship, which the WBO has actually ordered that Oleksandr Usyk to take on Joseph Parker for that belt? Now, let's call a spade a spade. As you guys know, I'm always going to be honest. You know, this channel is all about, being neutral and calling it as it is. If Usyk decides to fight Daniel Dubois for the undisputed fight, he's actually ducked Joseph Parker. That is plain and simple. Now, if you follow this channel for a while, you would know that I've always given Usyk his credit. I think he's the best of this generation. I think he's a remarkable warrior. I think he's a great fighter. I think right now, you have to put Usyk in the all-time great list, whether top 10, top 20, whatever it is, you have to put Usyk in there as we sit here right now. So look, I've given Usyk all the credit he deserves. But I think if he decides to fight Daniel Dubois instead of Joseph Parker, it's a duck. And it's a duck not because, Usyk is scared of Joseph Parker, but because he's meant to do the right thing, right? Usyk is meant to do the right thing and defend his belt, the WBO belt that has been ordered by the WBO to take place, which Joseph Parker, in all actualities, deserves his title short. Daniel Dubois refused to give Joseph Parker his title short after Daniel Dubois fell sick in Saudi Arabia. But this is a question to you guys. Like, really, if you're in Usyk's corner, if you're Usyk's promoter or his manager, what do you do? Like, seriously, what do you do? Because it seems as though Usyk, has got a really difficult decision to make. Like, the undisputed fight is a fight that boxing fans would always want to see, myself included, always. I'd love to see the undisputed fight because it is the pinnacle. It is when we can say he is the best. There's no, fighter. There's no other belt. He's collected all the belts. He is the best. Like, boxing fans can actually go, this fighter is the best because he's the undisputed champion. And that is what Usyk did when he beat Tyson Fury. Now, if he takes the Daniel Dubois fight, I understand why he would want to take the Daniel Dubois fight because, let's be honest, it's the 4-belt era in the heavyweight division. He would then, if he's able to beat Daniel Dubois, he would then become 2 times undisputed champion, which has never been done before, right? It is history, and you can understand why his team are thinking, do you know what? Let's take the Daniel Dubois fight because it is the undisputed fight. And if Usyk does it, as I said, if he does it again, he then goes down in history as one of the best fighters ever, one of the best boxers ever. And at that point, you have to put Usyk in your top 5. If Usyk beats Daniel Dubois to become 2 times undisputed champion in the 4-belt era, which is where we are right now in this era, you have to give it to him. You have to put him in the top 5 of all time. So I do understand why his team are, doing everything they can to try and get that Daniel Dubois fight. However, Joseph Parker deserves his title shot. Joseph Parker, has really had some really good wins and he's deserving of his shot. And I think Usyk and his team have to do the right thing. Yes, I'd love to see the undisputed fight. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to see that. I think Usyk beats Daniel Dubois again. But of course, me thinking that Usyk is going to do it doesn't mean that he's going to do it. He has to prove it. However, I think stylistically, Usyk versus Joseph Parker is a really good matchup. And that's one that we haven't seen before. So for me, I'd love to see Usyk defend his WBO title against the interim champion, which is Joseph Parker. And then after that, if he wins against Parker, then he can go on to fight Daniel Dubois. And I think that is what the right thing is to do for Usyk in this instance. So you guys get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Who should Usyk fight next? Should he, in my words, duck Joseph Parker, which actually is a duck, to fight Daniel Dubois? Or should he do the right thing and be honourable as a champion, which he's always been, by the way, Usyk, to take on Joseph Parker for the WBO championship, because Parker deserves that, and he's been ordered by the sanctioning body, WBO, to fight Joseph Parker? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm really interested to know what you guys think about it, because, you know, I've had a number of debates with a few people, you know, about this topic, and, you know, I've always thought that Usyk has to do the right thing, that's to fight Joseph Parker. But you might have a different opinion to mine, and I'm always interested in knowing that. So get in the comment section and let me know what you think about it. As always, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.